This is Loftia, an upcoming MMO that I am super excited for, set in a world inspired by classic MMOs and cozy games. Filled to the brim with themes of sustainability and solar punk vibes, there are a ton of things you can do, ranging from exploring, farming, building up a home, socializing with others, and a wide variety of other activities. I am somebody who loves persistent worlds where you can log in and be around other players while also going off to do your own thing. I'm also somebody who loves cozy games in general, with all of the vibes and activities present in games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. I am also somebody who just loves the themes of sustainability in general. With all that combined, Loftia is definitely shaping up to be a game that I am super excited to begin playing. As such, I will definitely be playing this game a lot and featuring it on my channel. I love highlighting secrets, hidden areas, fun details, and interesting activities, which I will be doing on my channel, but I will also make sure to highlight important news, major updates, interesting gameplay mechanics, and anything else I want to within this playlist on my journey through the world of Loftia. Starting in 2008, I began playing World of Warcraft and quickly fell in love with the world and many of the gameplay systems. And over the last 18-ish years and through many different MMOs, especially Guild Wars 2 and Palia, I have definitely grown a particular taste in games and specific mechanics within games. I've done a wide variety of difficult content over the years, from raid progression in World of Warcraft to raid training many people in Guild Wars 2. I've also spent a ton of time playing PvP in MMOs and many other games. I've engaged with systems like crafting, achievements, guilds, trading, build crafting, and so many other things. And of course, I've explored game worlds so in depth that I begin to hyper-analyze the pixels on a random blade of grass in the middle of nowhere. I think something that a lot of people do over time is just truly learn what interests and excites you most in life. As somebody who has played a wide variety of games, I have definitely experienced many things and have truly learned what I enjoy doing and don't enjoy doing in games. And as such, I always tend to focus on the things I enjoy while avoiding the things I don't enjoy. With video games often being a hobby, I think that is the most important thing that so many people tend to forget. If you aren't enjoying a game or an aspect of a game, and it is being detrimental to your mental well-being, why should you be doing that? You have a limited time on this planet, and you should fill it with things that truly bring you joy. With that philosophy in mind, I have really changed my approach to video games over the last few years. I play significantly less competitive games just because I always found myself being frustrated at other players or frustrated about the environment that I am in. I am somebody who has always wanted to promote a positive, peaceful environment and have tried to grow that in any community I create or am a part of. And of course, people will inevitably come along and try to ruin things, and it's not even on purpose sometimes. Many people tend to just have a more toxic approach to video games than I do, which can always create a feeling of tension if you are in a position where you would be playing with that person for a long time. And I am very fortunate to have some of my favorite video games be Guild Wars 2 and Palia, which have communities that do have some bad apples here and there, but are largely considered phenomenal communities with so many positive people in game. I love exploring open worlds with other people, but the one thing I love more than that is exploring open worlds with other people who are excited to be there, want to help others, and don't want to be toxic, especially to people who may be struggling with the game. In my time in the Loftia community thus far, this is exactly what I have experienced, and nothing warms my heart more. Since I want to be in positive environments with nice people around me, I want to search for said environments and make them my home. Literally in some cases with games that you can create your own home in, and I am hoping that this will stay true with Loftia, especially as we go into the upcoming early release of the game. Early releases and full releases of games are always so exciting. I am somebody who loves expansion launches and patch days in games. Having a bunch of new stuff available to explore through and new challenges to work through with other players is always such a fresh and exciting experience. But maybe the most exciting release is that of a new game. People have so much nostalgia for old World of Warcraft, old Guild Wars 2, and old so many other games. There are many reasons for this, but one of the biggest is that everything is just new. You haven't played through this world yet. In fact, nobody has. The community hasn't figured out the game. We don't know the optimal pathing of anything or things to do to try to be as meta as possible. We were just flailing around the world, desperately trying to survive in an unknown world, and being awestruck by every single thing we saw. Loftia is definitely a bit different than MMOs like Guild Wars 2 and World of Warcraft with how it is designed, as it is more in the direction of games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. But with those games as well, and with Loftia specifically, we are still entering a new world to explore. New things to do, new places to see, new challenges to overcome. We won't have somebody in our ears whispering to us what to do. We have to figure it out by ourselves and together as a community. Years from now, once Loftia has been around for a while and there is a dedicated community that has played a ton of the game, we will have a better grasp on most of the concepts in the game. And in that time, we will hopefully still be having a ton of fun with Loftia, but we should hopefully be looking back on the launch day and first years of our adventures with fond memories, memories that can only be made once with the upcoming release of the game. I hope you join me on this journey. I can be pretty picky when it comes to new MMOs, and I've avoided playing a bunch of the recent releases. In hindsight, for most of those releases, it was probably a good thing that I did because most of them failed to meet expectations. But my expectations and hopes for Loftia are very high, and I am so excited to play through this game. See you again very soon.